Load track. All right, there we go. There we go. That should fix everything. All right, yeah. Go ahead and start us off.
And tonight I'm joined with Elliot. Elliot, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing good, Chris. We have another intermediate track here today. It's Vegas this time, so it's going to be a lot more bumpy. This race, unlike the one at Kansas, will end up having a high lane, but that high lane comes in later in the race. The fast lane will be the bottom lane here. So we should also see a lot of dirty air, a lot of dirty air driving, and a lot of people playing aero games with each other. So aero tight and aero loose will come into play big time here at this track. Overall, we should see some pretty tight racing, and hopefully some green flag runs.
Absolutely. Looks like we got some good track conditions today. 87 degrees, partly cloudy. Unlike the Roval last week that was just super cloudy, overcast and just kind of dreary. And we got a nice bigger field here today as well. Let's take you through the starting lineup. Starting off on the pole is going to be Timothy Carpenter with Justin Nanke on his outside. Zach Garvey and Wesley Crump are going to be row number 2. Row 3 will be Isaac Treese and Roger Shelton. Row number 4 will be Nicholas Godsey and Kenny Mose. Row 5 will have Johnny Michaelchuk and Hugh Brown. Row number 6, Phil Amsden and Grady Graham. Row number 7 is going to be Emily Urias and Brandon Sanders. Row number 8 will be Alan Duggar and Gus Otero. And bringing up the rear of the field will be Chris Webb with Josh Mose on his outside. So that is going to be your starting lineup, Elliot. Got a decent field here tonight.
Yeah, so far I think I'm pretty excited to see what these drivers have to offer us. A lot of good intermediate drivers here today. Certain guys who haven't been having the best luck, but I think could make a jump. One of them being Timothy Carpenter. I think that he's got a lot of pace here and a lot of speed. He just needs some luck to fall his way. Who's your prediction to win this race, Chris?
You know, I honestly, it hasn't caught much of practice or anything, but I guess I'd say who's been dominant is where is he? Alan Duggar. Alan Duggar is at this point in the season, from what I've seen of all these drivers, I think he's a safe choice. Nicholas Godsey, he's been pretty good too. I don't think we can really judge much on last week, considering you know, they just said it was a road course. So Godsey and Duggar. What are you thinking about yourself, Elliot? Who's your number
Well,
one?
I think the time has come for Alan Duggar's reign of terror to finally end. I think
Oh,
the
you think
winner
so?
yeah, I think the two favorites for this race is Timothy Carpenter and Justin Nanke. I mean, we saw
Spanky
in the last
Nanke?
intermediate, Nanke just ran away from Alan Duggar. But another guy to watch out here for is sitting third on the bottom, the one car of Isaac Treese. He's shown a lot of speed lately, and I think he's looking to show even more speed coming here today, but we'll find out.
And the green flag is out. Timothy Carpenter is going to get his nose out there. Down into turn number 1, they're going to go. Carpenter with Nanke on his outside. Zach Garvey is cleared Roger Shelton for 3rd place, or has he? Might be getting that run back up on the high side as they head down into turn number 3 now, with Carpenter and Nanke fighting. Nanke's not giving it up. He's running on the high side right now. Side by side, up the line for the completion of the opening lap here, Elliot.
Nanke's going to have that high line, which means he's going to have the run coming off the corner, but if Carpenter could just keep the speed up, he will be able to save more tires running on the bottom. He's not able to, and Nanke will take 1st place. Zach Garvey is going to be right on the rear end of Timothy Carpenter. And he'll look low with Treese in tow. Coming into the tri-oval. Looks like Zach Garvey's really putting the pressure on Timothy Carpenter's. Carpenter goes way wide. And Zach Garvey might clear him here. Oh, Treese gets a little loose, but he'll gather it up. And looks like Zach Garvey coming out of nowhere to take second place from Timothy Carpenter. That 3 wide out back.
Kenny Most, Grady Graham, Isaac Treese. They're going to sort it out, but Treese gets the wall.
Might have sustained some damage there, but classic Grady Graham move to send it just 3 wide there.
Treese might have been all right with that one.
He might have some slight wheel damage, especially earlier in the run. Wheel damage, small amounts of wheel damage doesn't really affect you, but it will certainly affect him later on in the run. Now, what he wants is, if that's the problem, what he wants
Graham.
is a caution. Ooh. No, that was Kenny Most who got loose there on the top. Or tight, or one of the two.
They need to change paint colors. One of them should. I can't. I'm always calling Kenny Most Grady Graham because they got that lime green. Killing me, guys. Well, you know what? I guess Grady's not really green this week, but he typically is, so they're throwing me through loops. You got the 2, you got the 52.
There you go, sliding up in front of Emily Urias. Oh, Treese running that apron. He's trying to hold it right in front of his teammate Brandon Sanders. It's a bloodbath right now in the middle of the field. The front of the field is shaped up relatively, but the middle of the field is where I think all the action is. As Alan Duggar's now putting his little 2 cents into this fight.
Oh, we got one loose.
Oh, Urias gets loose. She's in the grass. I don't think a caution's going to come out unless she wrecks. She is... Oh, boy.
Straight.
Oh, dear. Oh, boy. She gets it up, but not without some serious loss in position. Just got Arrow loose off the corner, and as you can see, just was not able to hang on to it. Yep. Right there. Just sucked her around. No, there was not contact. No. I don't believe there was contact. We could check from a different angle, but I highly doubt there was contact there. To me, it looked like Grady Graham just took a lot of air off her, and who he did make contact with was Isaac Treese. Treese probably not too happy about the contact there, but we'll just have to see.
Back out front, Justin Nanke is in control of this race. Zach Garvey's moved up to second. Harper's split back to fourth.
Oh, they're wrecking. Whoa! Treese in the wall, and he hits his teammate Brandon Sanders. Oh, Godsey spins around. Oh, my goodness. That was catastrophic for many drivers in the field. Oh, Godsey almost hits Emily Urias. That was very scary. And does not look like many are okay. I think Godsey's done. That's unfortunate for Nick Godsey.
Ooh, he just got loose on his own.
He got into Grady Graham. Oh, that's painful. Looks like Treese got loose off the corner and overcorrected right into the wall, giving Grady Graham a little bit of a scrape. Yeah, he just overcooked it, trying to make up time on Carpenter, and just
overcorrected,
slammed it into the wall. Yeah.
Graham was there to collect him, catch him.
Yeah, and then knocking it right into Sanders, and then Sanders hitting into Godsey. You know what that wreck reminded me kind of? Is the wreck at Vegas 2 last year in the NASCAR Cup Series, when I believe it was Chase Elliott got into Tyler Reddick, and Tyler Reddick went for a flip in the infield, and I think Brad Keselowski was involved in that as well, and it took him out of the race.
Watch this one.
This is Gus Otero. Yeah, Otero's done. I don't think there's a way that he's going to be able to survive that survive that damage. That looked that looked like it hit square on his left rear, on his left front rather, tire.
Boom.
Oh, it might have just missed it. He might be okay.
I just
Well,
upset
we'll
him.
find out here soon.
We got some cars on pit road, of course. Let's see. So Godsey gets some damage on that.
Godsey, I think, is done. I think he blew his engine. I saw some smoke coming out of that thing. You know who shocked me so far in this race? Zach Garvey. Being able to actually hold on to second place while having multiple 3 and 4K drivers bearing down right on him in Alan Duggar and Timothy Carpenter. It's gonna remain to be seen on how he's gonna be able to race for the rest of the time, especially if this goes green, if he's gonna be able to hold his position. But so far, I think he's done pretty well with what he's been given. I think we're one to go, right?
Yep. Pace car is going to pull off. Green flag is out. Huge jump by Nanke.
And Nanke will step out to a pretty big lead here. And Carpenter's going to fight with Garvey for that P2 spot. And Alan Duggar, I assume, is going to have something to say about that as well. Some little scrapes on the wall.
Michael Truck getting past Kenny Most. It's like Crump right behind him.
Is that who I think it is running in that 27 Pennzoil Joey Logano paint scheme? It's Phil Amsden. Amsden running a bit better, which is curious, especially early on, as running that middle lane will burn up tires, but we'll see what he has to offer later on in this race. Seems to be getting swallowed up now. We sent 3 wide with Crump and Chuck.
Out front, Nanke's still leading with Zach Garvey and Timothy Carpenter in tow.
Well, there's a reason we call him Racecraft. Justin Nankey just has the line down pat. He's able to run that lane so perfect every single time. He's able to remain consistent so he doesn't wear out his tires. He doesn't put too much pressure on the car to make it do what he wants it to do. And he's just able to stay in that clean air for at least the majority of the race when he is on. He's putting a bit of a gap on Zach Garvey here. I really think it's impressive that Garvey's been able to stay up front this long, especially with Carpenter and now Duggar entering the picture. Looks like Duggar is trying to take Carpenter on the outside line, get that run. Get right there, right close, gets a little loose. Oh. Side by side coming out of turn 2. Duggar has the advantage. And looks like he'll take that spot from Timothy Carpenter. I think this is going to be the biggest challenge here for Zach Garvey. Can Garvey hold off Alan Duggar? And if he can, for how long can he hold him off? Whoa, Crump and Webb and Carpenter really tight here. Garvey is caught up to Justin Nankey. He's getting a bit of a run here, but I don't know. Garvey's line looks really good. Here he is on the bottom of Shelton.
Shelton with a little bit of wheel damage, I believe.
Most likely that's the case. I mean, Roger Shelton typically runs up in the front these races at some point. So if he's way back there, my guess is he's nursing that car around. He's still got some time out of we're only on lap what, 22 out of 134. He could definitely shape up and fix his vehicle and get back up to where he needs to be. Duggar on the offensive.
Seen a few times, he likes to dip down onto the apron going across the front stretch.
Yeah, you need every bit of speed you can get at this racetrack because of how bad the dirty air is. So cutting that apron is a popular strategy to shorten the track and get closer to the guy that you're trying to pass. It does, however, mess with your tires, so you don't want to do it too often. It's sort of like running up where Chris Webb is. You don't want to do it that often, but it can be used to help pass the guy in front of you or get a little closer.
I think Garvey just slapped the wall.
Yeah, I think he hit it square enough to where there's not going to be damage, there's not going to be very much damage, if at all. Oh, wow. Wesley Crump looked like he got a little loose there, but seems to be holding on pretty well.
Up front, Justin Nankey is still just dominant, but Alan Duggar is right behind him.
I don't know about right behind him, but he's certainly able to keep the gap under a second.
He's a lot closer than he was a minute ago.
Yeah, true, but keep in mind clean air, and I think he's more worried about trying to fend off Chris Webb. Chris Webb is just running that top lane, just trying to catch Alan Duggar and make time, and he's on his rear end. We'll see what Webb does here. The longer and longer Chris Webb stays up there, the more and more his tires heat up, and at some point it will let go. So he has to make it stick here very soon, or Webb is in deep trouble. Webb on the outside. And he will clear Alan Duggar. He's running up there for a while, so I don't know about how his tires are going to look after this, but what I think is going to happen, I think he may have some decent tires that'll keep him going for a while here if this goes green for any longer, which I'm starting to expect it will.
Yeah,
I think Webb's going to stay on the high lane.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Nanke's not going to be worried about Duggar as much as Webb. I didn't really... Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to him. I wasn't really realizing that Webb was quite on a path.
Well, I think what Webb's goal here is obviously to get as close to the front as he can to taste that clean air. Because clean air is a delicacy at this racetrack, and the cleaner the air you can get, the faster and faster you'll go. And so far, only Justin Nanke has had the privilege of tasting it. Webb's still up on that high lane. I'm starting to question about why he's doing this so much. He's going to fry his tires.
Yeah, maybe the clean air deal. It's the only place he can get it.
Maybe so. Or maybe it's the only spot his car works, but the gap is closed now. He is right on the bumper of Justin Nanke. Nanke not giving him an inch. Nanke, I think, is starting to play some aero games here with Webb. Oh, Webb's in the wall.
Did Webb hit the wall?
He did hit the wall, just a little bit, though. But he lost a lot of speed and a lot of time.
Ooh, did it again? I think he did.
Yeah, those tires are starting to go. He's starting to fall off, and Alan Duggar, this is exactly what he was waiting for. If this goes green, Chris Webb is going to be sent right back through the field because he is just not going to have the
Shelton got back past Urias.
Sanders is just hanging back there along with Phil Amsden.
Garvey runs the high line as well. At least he's trying it out. Got a little bit of movement here.
Like... Yeah, let's see what Johnny's able to do here with Timothy Carpenter. I think that's Carpenter. Yes, it is Carpenter.
Yeah.
Carpenter is certainly not the day he was hoping for so far, but I think if he can get past that halfway point, get that low fuel pit stop adjustment in there, he'll be just fine.
You can hear the throttle. She drives it pretty deep down into the corner.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep it on that bottom lane. Trying to get the 72 in his dirty air. He's staying high.
Rudy Graham working on Zach Garvey now, and he's going to get that position from him. Garvey going to try and take it back. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. He's going to look on the corner. No. Going to roll the high line through 1 and 2.
Again, I think it's just too early for Garvey to go up. Well, we're on lap 40. It's not too early. I think it depends on how long he's already been running that high lane, but right now is about the time where you want to start running that high lane. Especially, we've seen only one caution, correct?
Yeah.
We should start seeing green flag pit stops start happening here in about 10 to 20 laps, somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit longer as they try to stretch their fuel runs.
Red Webb's reeled Nanki back in.
Unreal, his tires are just able to hang on here.
Here he goes.
Just cooled him off, and he'll get right on that rear bumper. Keeping it up high. Lose time there. Chris Webb not giving up this assault on Justin Nanki. Oh, Nanki takes his line away. Webb's still there, though. Did a great job of fighting through that dirty air. Webb running lower than Nanki now. Trying to gain some time.
Timothy Carpenter on pit road.
Is he starting green flag pit stops now? He is undercutting big time on the leader. Might be planning to run this run long on this next pit stop here.
Oh, he overshot the pit box. That is gonna hurt under a green flag
That's gonna be a
stop.
time killer for the pole sitter. He will undercut big time on the field. We'll see if the strategy works out for him. And it might. Oh, no, wait, he is damage. He's just sitting there in the pit box. I think he's going to go laps down here. Not a great situation for the pole sitter. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, yep. Something I admire about Chris Webb, he just will not give up this pursuit of Justin Nanki. Lap after
Yeah,
lap.
listen to that. Listen to that throttle
Oh.
work, Elliot. So smooth.
Yeah, Webb is a very impressive driver. He has his wits about him. And they have put the distance on the rest of the field. 3 seconds a lap separates Nanke and Hugh Brown in 4th place.
Yeah, we got a pretty big gap
Rather,
there.
3 seconds separate. 3 seconds are separating Alan Duggar from Hugh Brown. So they are just dog walking the field right now.
Brandon Sanders with damage on that nose.
I think he's nursing a little bit of wheel damage. That would explain why he's so far back.
Yeah. That right front's a little torqued up. Nanke is opening that gap back up over Webb now.
Yeah, again, I think Webb just burned his stuff up. Which means I think Alan Duggar is going to start going middle here. Wesley Crump on fresh tires. Coming through the field trying to get back to 1 lap down. He'll work on Chris Webb here.
So Elliot, here we are on lap 50, very tame race, but look at this. Chris Webb going to head it down into the pit now.
Yeah, I think he's going to start the cycle of the leaders beginning to pit under green. He's going to cut the fuel a little bit close, but I think he'll be able to make it. Oh, he overshoots his pit box just a little bit. That's going to cost him just a little bit of time.
Well, he didn't have to back up.
Not too much, but he did just a little bit.
Oh, he did.
He'll be off. Nanke's moved to the middle. Means we can expect him to pit here pretty soon. I say give him like 10-15 laps and he'll be in the pit lane, and we see Zach Garvey also beginning his green flag pit stop. Webb now working through the field. Just gets a little loose. She's going to be spinning. Oh, she's going to get back on the track. That's going to be a caution. That's going to bring the caution out. And she will not be able to regain control of her car. Urias with not a great moment there. It's just getting loose off the turn, but whatever damage she does have, she might be able to get fixed, as I did not see her hit the wall. Oh, she did just a little bit. I don't think there's going to be too much damage. Very excellent car control to keep it from getting damaged even more. Looks like Phil Amson just got her a little bit aero loose.
Honk, not too bad. Well, that is not going to work out so hot for Webb. It's going to work out great for Nanki and Duggar and, well, majority of the rest of the field.
Yeah, it looks like Hugh Brown's going to have to take the wave around here. Or, sorry, Zach Garvey and Chris Webb are going to have to take the wave around here. Webb might have the free pass.
Off pit road is going to be won by Alan Duggar. So, Elliot, that might shake things up a bit if now Duggar's going to have the clean air. We'll see if that just sends him out, as we've seen many times in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have the advantage of clean air, but again, I think Naki's not deterred from running in dirty air. Certainly not.
All right, hey, Elliot, while we're under caution, let's do a rundown of the field. Let's see, we'll start with Alan Duggar, currently sitting first. Justin Nanki is second. Hugh Brown third. Grady Graham running in fourth right now. Johnny Michael Chuck is holding down fifth. Kenny Most up to sixth. Chris Webb is currently sitting in seventh. Right now it is showing Roger Shelton in eighth. Ninth is currently going to be Brandon Sanders. 10th is Emily Urias. Wesley Crump is going to be 11th. Zach Garvey, 12th. 13th is Phil Amsden. And Timothy Carpenter back out on track in 14th.
He is 10 laps down, though. So I just think that he's going to be running this for his sponsors, which appear to be PlayStation and Ryko Motorsports.
They're off on the pace car.
Here we go back to green.
And Duggar is going to be the control car.
Yeah, but remember, I think Nanki might be able to get the jump on him because, as we've seen in the past, Duggar tends to struggle on restarts, even when he's the control car. So we'll find out what will happen here. Duggar, in fact, does not struggle. He'll get a pretty good jump on Justin Nanki.
Duggar going to bring him down through 1 and 2, opening up the gap over Nanki with Grady Graham behind him. He's going to single out in front of Hugh Brown. We get a little side-by-side with Robert Shelton and Michael Truck.
Kenny Most is going to slide up. Whoa! Almost hit Chris Webb. He'll get the run off the corner and he'll run low. Coming into the start finish. Big move from Kenny Most. Duggar's loose! Can he save it? He does. Duggar saves it. But not before hemorrhaging spots. What happened here? Oh, looks like him and Nanki made contact. You can just see right here, Duggar slides up. Come down and just barely comes down and hits Nanki's rear bumper. Luckily, no damage was sustained to any car. Aside from Duggar's 4 tires. Hugh Brown making a move on Grady Graham for 2nd place. Brown not giving Grady Graham even an inch of space there, and he'll take P2. Set his sights on the leader, Justin Nanki.
Hey, I tell you, it's nice to see Grady Graham up running front. Last week he had to bail out to help us with some technical issues, and he's been in some bad luck for a good majority of the races, I believe. And just good to see him up front.
Yeah, he'll definitely, he looks pretty good here. We'll see how long he can sustain it, and if his luck continues for the rest of the 134 laps. Really loving the high lane.
Hugh Brown trying to close in on Nanki to challenge for the lead, but he's got to play the offense and defense as Grady Graham is right behind him.
Oh, Grady's just waiting for his time, for his chance to pounce on Hugh Brown here. But I want you to take a look who's right behind Grady Graham, and it's Chris Webb. We saw Chris Webb come out of nowhere on that last run to take P2. We'll see if he can do something similar here. He'll run in that 3rd lane. Hugh Brown's bearing down hard on Justin Nanki.
See if Hugh Brown can do something with Nanki.
Brown on the inside, and he'll run side by side.
Off the corner, he does. He's going to slide up in front of Nanki, and we've got a new leader in Hugh Brown, able to do what Chris Webb is not able to.
Brown, not someone I was expecting to see up in front this race, but here he is, and he's doing pretty well for himself.
Can you see the chat?
I believe Nanki did hold his line through the start line. He was referring to the wreck with, or the almost wreck with Alan Duggar. I'm pretty sure that Nanki did hold his line. He didn't come up at all. Duggar was the one who came down on him. The gap's closed between the top 3. Nanki's going to get on the inside of Brown now. Oh, Brown! Can he save it? He does. Wow, let's take a look at that. That looked aggressive by Nanki. Looks like Brown just turned himself off the side of Justin Nanki. Yep. Looks like Nanki did not turn until the last minute. That's pretty interesting. Looks like maybe Nanki was trying to pressure Brown into staying up. And Brown did not stay up there. He turned himself off the nose of Nanki. Find himself racing back with Alan Duggar.
It looked like Nanki turned a little bit late into the corner.
Yeah, it was definitely a late turn there.
Yeah,
I think that was more of an effort.
My mic was up. I could hear the racers' comms, and Hugh Brown was not happy. But here goes Grady Graham taking the lead.
Whoa, Grady Graham! Wow! Oh! Right on the nose of Justin Nanki. Nanki is going to take Graham on the inside.
Couldn't have slid a piece of paper between them two.
Oh, it was very tight there. Oh, side by side going into turn 3 and 4. Graham, hold on. He'll stay side by side. Graham's going to clear Nanki. Will Nanki try and put the pressure on Grady Graham? Is the question. Nanki seems to have sustained just a little bit of damage on that right front. We can certainly say that after this race, Justin Nanki is not making any friends. Grady Graham stepping out to a pretty decently sized lead over Justin Nanki, which is surprising.
Well, you know, Elliot, you don't go to the racetrack to make friends.
No, certainly not. I mean, you have experience racing in real life, certainly more experience than me, which is none. But
I can tell you, I had a race last night, and when we got the tech, there was somebody yelling at me from behind me. So yeah.
Yeah, you race to be competitive, and I mean, coming out here, I think, yeah, sometimes you do get a little over aggressive. Oh, looks like he just got into the grass.
You got loose as well?
Oh yeah, just got loose off the turn. Hit the grass. Still nursing a damaged vehicle. Oh, big time damaged vehicle. That right front is torn off. Whoa! Wow, he was able to actually save it and keep it rolling and no caution.
What?
I don't know. Might be a caution now.
Weird. No, there isn't. That's just
wow. No caution. Yeah. Unreal. Oh, he is just knocking down that wall. He needs to pin now.
Oh man.
Oh, he's able to keep it. He's able to keep it straight. He's able to keep it going. He is a lap down though, and he has got people trying to pass him on the inside. We'll see how he can handle it.
Got a cluster of cars right here. Crump, Shelton, Urias, Sanders.
Oh, that's getting a little tight out back. Looks like Hugh Brown's working his way back up to Justin Nanke. I'm excited to see about what's going to happen here. You said they were not happy with each other on the radio. Oh, Brandon Sanders looks like he took a big lick into the wall.
Something.
Yeah. He got into it with Kenny Most. Oh, looks like Most just slid up a little too far, got tight, and that might have just completely killed Brandon Sanders. Sanders sideways completely just, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Sanders is going to make it out of this race. He is able to keep it rolling, though, which may mean no caution. And I hope there isn't, because the action, I really want to see this this little fight that Hugh Brown and Justin Nanke may have here in a minute. Grady Graham has stepped out almost to a full second ahead of Justin Nanke. Very surprising. But at the same time, we know Grady Graham has a lot of pace when he's able to keep his nose clean.
Hey, you know, like I said, I think Grady's just been in a slew of bad luck for the season, so I haven't even seen him really get a chance to race. I don't even know if he's a good driver or not. Oh, joking on that one, but I haven't seen him really be able to get at it, so I can't say I'm surprised because I don't even know.
Well, Grady certainly does have a lot of talent. I mean, he's putting it on full display today. When he keeps his nose clean and out of trouble, and when he isn't reporting people, he is up front, typically.
Boy, reporting people.
Oh, you should see. You don't know the half of it, Chris. But yeah, when he's up front, he is almost as fast as me, and that's saying something.
Because your name's Elliot, so you're fast.
Yeah, I just channel my inner Bill Elliott, and then I'm up there. Hugh Brown was making a little bit of time on Justin Nanke, but it looks like Chris Webb has been holding him up. I'm pretty sure that Hugh Brown just wants this little fight to be over with Chris Webb, so he can go and get his on Justin Nanke. Very excited. I really hope this goes green. I really hope that Brown catches Nanke, because we might see some really intense and hard racing.
Be quite interested to see what happens when Hugh Brown catches up to Nanke.
Yeah, certainly. I don't think he'll race him very kindly. Man, Grady Graham has opened up a 1.4 second lead on Justin Nanke. Who saw that coming?
Field is pretty well spread out, except for Chris Webb and Hugh Brown. Just about side-by-side battling. Webb running that high line.
Webb is
Brown.
relentless. I can't imagine Hugh Brown is having the best time trying to play defense when he's trying to make time on the leaders here. I mean, Brown has a very fast car. I raced with him earlier on today. He knows his way around the track, and he's certainly able to get up and go when he needs to.
We got some people down on pits. Darius, Crump. So he's starting to get dark on the track. So we hit lap number 91, 134.
That means the track is going to be cooling off here a little bit, which means not even might, there will be more grip. So we'll see these guys pick up a little bit of pace here. Webb right on the rear bumper of Brown. Might be able to get a nose in here. Nope. Brown is still going to be clear, but Webb dives down. They're side by side. Brown takes a wide line, allowing Webb to clear him.
Wow.
I think he just let him pass.
Let's take another look at that. That was quick.
That was a beautiful crossover move by Chris Webb.
Absolutely.
Leaving it all on the line, passing Hugh Brown and clearing him easy.
That was a heck of a run coming off the corner he had.
Oh, remnants of Kyle Larson.
As long as he doesn't go and hit the sand barrels. Ba-dumps.
That, or let's just hope we can all hear Chris Webb. I think that joke went right over your head, Chris.
Yep.
Someone in the audience will get it. Someone will. Brady Graham, very impressive. 2-second lead over Justin Nanke. Oh,
Caution.
and there's a caution. What happened?
Like Kenny Most. Where is he? He is in the
Oh,
inside
Most
wall.
in the barrier. Oh, dear.
Ooh. That nose is caved right in.
That's going to affect the radiator, hopefully. Or hopefully not, but...
Oh, he's coming out of
he
the
was
pit.
coming off of pit road. Oh, the bumps got him. But he already had damage. Oh, he just let go. Oh, dear.
Okay,
Oh, no.
iRacing. What in the name of Christmas? There's a caution for that, but when, I don't remember who it was.
Yeah,
Sanders, I think.
Sanders was stopped on the track and...
Yeah, he was at more than a 45-degree angle on the track and stopped, and Kenny's just down on the apron and bumped the inside wall. That's ridiculous.
Them cheating Toyotas. Controlling race control. Oh, boy.
What?
This is a bit of a game changer, as now Nanke is going to be in close quarters with Graham and will have fresh tires.
All right, let's see what everyone's going to do here. Could imagine everybody's probably going to take 4 tires.
I think those who didn't just have a green flag pit stop are going to pit in now and take tires. Crump looks like he'll be getting the free pass and will be coming down pit road. Nanke perfect into his pit box. Who's going to come out first here? It's going to be Grady Graham. And Hugh Brown, followed by Chris Webb, and then, ugh, is that Carpenter?
Close.
Oh, I think Nanke's was nursing damage, because I didn't see him come
boy.
out at all until now. He'll be in, looks like 6th place. That's not too far back, and with Nanke's pace, I have no doubt that he'll get back up to the front and at least challenge Grady Graham or Hugh Brown for the lead here.
And Alan Duggar's up there.
Hugh Brown. Winner of a divisional championship in Season 3 of the A Open of this year.
What is going on?
Oh, I think Duggar might have gotten a penalty.
He had to have. He's letting everyone by. Maybe speeding in the pits to get out of line or something.
Something like that. I don't know, but what I do know is that our 2 picks to win do not look good.
No. Who did you pick again?
Nanke. I thought he was going to cruise to victory, and it looked like that in the beginning, but now I'm not so sure.
Duggar's not even on the lead lap.
Oh, what happened? Oh, what did happen?
I don't know.
Huh.
Good. Maybe he pitted. But, yeah, I don't know.
But he would have taken the wave, wouldn't he? Or if he got a black flag on the wave around. Well, something's messed up.
Lights are off on the pace car. Green flag is out. Great jump for Grady Graham.
Chris Webb's going to get on the inside of Hugh Brown. Justin Nanke will pull out in 4th if he's able to make it stick here.
They're 3 wide there.
Oh.
Down the backstretch, Nanke and Garvey side by side. Nanke's going to send it out ahead of Garvey, and he is going to secure that position. Oh, we got one smacking the wall back there.
Oh, he had multiple back there. I thought Kenny Most was going to get loose and bring out another caution, but it looks like that's not going to be the case.
Duggar and Garvey side by side. Unfortunately, not for position. But Hugh Brown is not letting Grady Graham get too far away.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Hugh Brown's going to have to deal with that dirty air. And if anyone is going to ride you down exactly to the wire, it's going to be Grady Graham. He is not the guy you want to see directly in front of you or behind you, as some of his decisions are reckless, but effective. And Brown's into the wall! Oh, boy. That might have hurt him big time. Might have sustained a little bit of wheel damage there, but he's still able to roll that bottom lane. Grady Graham just masterfully got him in dirty air and was able to get him to hit that wall. Staying near full speed. Alan Duggar making a point. If I was on the lead lap, I'd be in front of you, Nanke.
Somebody bring out a caution so Duggar can get back on the lead lap. That's my guy today, so... I need a caution. Brandon Sanders not likely to be too happy with Kenny Most after that.
Did Kenny Most get him again?
No, that was that one time he broke out. And they were all kind of clumped together. We got him.
For some reason, I thought he was back out on the track.
Nope, Sanders is done. Webb is right, almost just on the back bumper of Brown. Grady Graham just going ahead and pulling away from them. Yankee not having a whole heck of a lot of luck getting back up through the field.
I still think he has damage. He's just hanging back there. I seriously think that that ZL1 Camaro is hurting. Yeah, that left rear or left front bumper is still a little bit turned in.
You know, I'm not sure if that's actually damage or if it's the paint scheme, because the right side looks the same and the back bumper has some weird like squiggly graphics on it too.
No, you can see it just a little bit.
Oh yeah, scratched up.
Not only scratched up, it's pushed in slightly.
Well, you know, that'll buff out.
Well, whatever it is, it's certainly not letting him get any pace. 25 to go. And Grady Graham is running away with it. If this stays green, he will be your winner. Oh, almost didn't stay green. Zach Garvey and Roger Shelton. Looking their little tiff. Call me paranoid, but I think something is about to happen here. Urias and Garvey are both hard racers who I don't believe have the best relationship. And Roger Shelton just can't pull away from them. Oh, Brown's knocking the wall down again. Oh dear.
Wow, that was pretty tight right there going on the backstretch. Nose the bumper between the two of them.
Yeah. That looked pretty tight back there. Oh boy. Again, just correct me if I'm wrong, but I really do feel like something may happen here with how tight they're racing. one to go. Alan Duggar making his point known. If I was on the lead lap, you could forget about winning. I'll be interested to see what happens if he can get in front of Brown and Graham. Maybe that'll close them up a bit. Or it might spread them out, or it might do nothing.
This cluster back here has tamed down a little bit between these 5 or so cars.
Yeah, my intuition was wrong, I guess. Boy, Nankey's just fallen backward. He's going the wrong direction. He needs a caution and needs one badly if he hopes to make it back up into the top 3.
Whoa, Crump!
Oh!
Oh boy, keep it going.
Oh
keep
boy! Is that gonna bring out the caution?
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
hold up here, iRacing. No caution.
Caution.
Oh,
There it is. Them
stopped
cheating
it.
Fords. Wow.
Man, I think
Wesley
he was trying
Crump is
to.
done.
He was
He was
trying
trying
to
to
keep
get
it
off
from
the
being a
track and
caution,
exit, yeah.
but he had to stop.
Unfortunately, stopping on the track really brought out the caution. We're gonna line back up here, and this might be the break that Justin Nankey was looking for, and the break Alan Duggar was looking for. He'll be back on the lead lap with 17 to go.
Definitely not what Grady Graham wanted to see.
Certainly not, but again, I think he has enough pace to where he's going to be able to stay out front. At least until Nankey or Duggar get there. Or even Hugh Brown.
So, how about this? Alan Duggar's going to get his lap back. So if he can make his way through the field quickly. The field being only 8 cars ahead of him, actually, but...
Wait, did Grady Graham stay out? I think he did.
So.
He might not. He was involved earlier on. He might not have any more tires left. That is a disaster for Grady Graham.
Well, maybe not necessarily. I mean, there's only going to be maybe 14 to go when we go back green, and scrub those tires up, and it might take a bit for the brand new tires behind him to come in, and you never know.
You never know, but it certainly doesn't look like a great situation. Looks like they'll line back up here.
This car turned off his lights.
think the top 3 have all used up their tires. Now we see most going to the back, along with Carpenter as well.
Still kind of trying to sort it out back there, but we're coming to the green.
I don't think anyone's going to delay it. I think it's going to be go time from here. We may say Emily Urias get aggressive here. I mean, she hasn't really been competitive all day, but we'll see what she has in store.
Green flag is back out. Great jump for Grady Graham. Urias and Michael Chuck are side by side, heading down into turn number 1 with Hugh Brown behind them. Looks like Urias is going to clear Michael Chuck, and Hugh Brown is right there trying to get by.
Hugh Brown with 14 laps to go and fresh tires is in the catbird seat here. Unless Webb can get in behind him, or, hey, look at that, Justin Nanke's starting to make moves. Maybe he got all that damage fixed. His car's repaired, and he has 14 laps to go. I think he might be able to make up the distance.
Urias taking the lead.
For the lead. Oh. He'll take Graham on the inside. Graham's going to fall victim. Hugh Brown coming on the outside. And Grady Graham, just like that, lost the lead.
Nope, I believe you were right, Elliot. He was kind of getting eaten alive out there.
Now Justin Nanke looking to make some big moves here. He'll send it 3 wide on the apron. He'll make the pass. Oh! 72 and... Whoa! Oh, Duggar gets slammed.
Oh!
Graham is in the wall.
Oh,
and Duggar's done. Oh!
Oh, man. Come
Looks like they just got hooked on each other and could not get loose, and Alan Duggar was the biggest victim of that. After a break, after catching a good break, he just gets the worst one of all and is definitely out of this race. 72 and the 52 just got together and, oh, boom. Right into the wall. And Zach Garvey may have sustained damage, but Duggar certainly got the worst out of that exchange. And this is going to bunch the field up back together. So, Justin Nanke, I think, is still in play here for a win. If he can just get in front of Webb, Urias, and Brown.
Oh, man. Duggar almost got through it, too. And look at this. This is going to be a hard hit for Duggar. That whole car come off the ground. He almost flipped, too. Twice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
He would have definitely sustained some injuries had this been actually real life. But this isn't real life because we wouldn't be streaming on YouTube now, wouldn't we, Chris?
We need to back it just a little further than that. Yeah, I mean...
Just got linked up there, and I mean... nothing either of them could do. I think it was just... Maybe Mike LeChuck thought that Nanke was closer than he actually was. Just full sent it up into the wall on Grady Graham. Graham, I don't believe is that happy. He's led a lot of laps. Looked like he had it in the bag, barring a mistake before that last caution. That last caution took him out of it.
Yeah, that caution frigged him. You really hate to see that happen. I've been there myself where it's right in your hands and caution comes out and no longer in your hands.
Yeah. I've certainly had that happen to me, but only at iRacing.
Ugh, look at Duggar's car.
Sad sight to see for you, Chris, but my guy is still in play, and I'm I'm hoping to see I'm hoping to be right in this case. Want to be clear, I don't pick favorites, but I pick favorites.
I almost feel a little obligated. Not obligated, but out of the picks. Duggar used to run the IAA series that we broadcasted on the channel. So I remember from back then, but Wesley Crump was in that league as well.
Yeah, so you were pretty familiar with Alan Duggar.
Yeah, both of them. Alan and Wesley both come from there, and geez, I think that might have been like at least 2 years ago. Year, 2
Wow.
years. It's been a while. But the lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green with 8 to go. Emily Urias is in the lead. Hugh Brown on the outside. Chris Webb and Justin Anke are making up the second row.
I think Nanke takes Webb here because, as you can see, Webb has some pretty severe right front damage.
Ooh.
So if Nanke can get around him, I think that he's definitely going to be able to challenge Hugh Brown for that lead. And that is something I am excited to see, as these two have had issues pretty much back to when Nanke and him got together, and you said themselves they were not happy at all with each other. Coming to 8 to go here. Take her away, Chris.
And the green flag is out. Emily Rice with a good jump. Looked like Hugh Brown might have spun the tires right there.
Yeah, it did not look like Nanke got the jump that he wanted. Here he is, surprising that she's been able to stay out front this long on those tires, but I don't know if she can hold it.
Oh,
Brown knocks the wall. Brown's going to go low here.
3 wide.
3 wide behind them. And who's going to get there? It's going to be Justin Nanke. And this is a 3-way battle for first. I have the adrenaline going through me now. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Nanke gets on the back of Hugh Brown. Hugh Brown not giving him a single inch, and they're side by side coming out of 2. This is exactly what Emily Urias wants to see. Oh, God. And we got a 3-4. Oh! He gets into his left rear quarter.
They're touching. They're going to go to the wall.
Oh!
They're both into the wall. Here we go. Oh, they get turned.
He's going to hook him, and Brown is out. Brown is out.
And we stay green.
And it stays green. Them cheating Toyotas. Oh, Brady Graham gets a piece of Hugh Brown. He's in the wall. Amsden gets a small piece, and he gets through it, and we're still green.
Brown's car is trash.
Oh, my
Graham's
goodness.
car is trash. Look at that. He's got a fender hanging off. Let's see if the caution's going to come out for stopped cars.
Oh, yeah, it has to come out. You're joking now. It doesn't come out. Oh, I think I know exactly what Hugh Brown's doing. Hugh Brown is waiting for Justin Nanke. And Urias might just run away with this one. And there's the caution. Wow. Oh, man. Wow, Brown was not racing him clean, and Nanke just lost it.
Man,
knocking the wall every single. I know exactly what Hugh Brown's doing on the track. He is waiting for Justin Nanke. He's going to ruin his race.
Where did that even start? Who did that start with?
Well, it started way back when Brown got turned off the nose of Nanke. Looks like Brown's going to give up his pursuit, or what I think is his pursuit. I don't want to put words in the man's mouth. And actions that he may not be doing. He might have just been unable to turn down.
There we go.
I'd go back a little further. We want to see the contact again. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Grady Graham just pile drove him. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you could see. Nanke was just trying to make a pass there, and Brown drove him clear up into the wall. I mean, it doesn't get more blatant than that. And this might,
contact.
A little bit of contact there, and he's just going to stay into him. He said, if I'm not winning this race, you aren't either. And then Nanke just turned down and right rear hooked him.
Here we go, into the wall.
Just clearly he intentionally drove him up there. And then coming off the wall, Nanke got a little bit of room. I'm sure he sustained quite a bit of damage from this. He just right rear hooks him.
Yep.
And that's all she wrote for Hugh Brown.
That is exactly what happened. I don't know if Hugh Brown drove up into him intentionally, maybe, but I mean, sometimes you end up chasing the car and it just, pushes up like that. But that was definitely an intentional right rear hook, and Graham right there hops him. That was like a open wheel mod.
I can hear
Climbed him.
I can hear Grady Graham screaming from Miami. God dang it.
There we go. Into the wall.
To certainly be fair to Hugh Brown, Nanke really just has not been racing him that clean at all this race.
Man, since that caution, Grady Graham's day has just gotten worse and worse. And here he is, done.
You mentioned something about luck, and I mean,
He went from 16 laps away from a win to a DNF.
Yeah, completely out of the race. I mean,
one caution is all it took. And it snowballed from there.
And I think this puts Emily Urias and Roger Shelton in position now, as and Chris Webb maybe, because I am not at all confident in the state of Justin Nanke's Chevy. I think he sustained major damage from being in that wall for that amount of time. And then he might have sustained maybe even a little more damage from turning Hugh Brown. And I mean, that was just blatant right rear hooking. It'll be interesting to see the conversation after the race and what race control has to say. See if any penalties will be handed out. But for now, this is definitely the most fun I've had in the broadcast, I think, ever. Most intense, most hard racing, and even dirty racing, and blatantly going over the line. It's entertaining when you don't really have that much of a horse in the race.
We're going to have a green-white checker as they are going to be heading straight into the sun. And the green flag is out. Emily Urias with a decent restart over Justin Nanke on the outside. She's got to push from that 42.
Yeah, Nanke had a pretty good restart himself, and he'll go on the outside here.
Looked like she kind of lagged.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
No.
It's going to be side by side. It's going to be side by side. Coming into 3 and 4 with 2 to go. Can Urias clear Justin Nanke, and can Justin Nanke just pass her? He's going to have the run coming off the turn. Fresher tires on the 42, and he'll take the lead. 1 lap to go. White flag is in the air. Again, I don't think that Emily Urias has the tire. Can she do something? A Hail Melon, perhaps? In a 3 and 4, I don't think it's going to happen. After turmoil and controversy, Justin Nanke will take the win at Las Vegas. Oh, man. Wow. Easily the craziest race we've had at GCR.
let's run down your final results for tonight. Taking home the. Oh, wait a minute. That's qualifying. There it is. Taking home the win is Justin Nanke. After battling all night, he was working his way up there, fighting, fighting, fighting. Made it happen right at the very end. Emily Uriah is taking home second place. Third is Roger Shelton. Chris Webb is fourth. Fifth goes to Zach Garvey. Kenny Most is in sixth. Seventh goes to John Michaelchuk. Phil Amson is eighth. Hugh Brown is ninth. Grady Graham is 10th. 11th is Timothy Carpenter. 12th is Alan Duggar. Wesley Crump is 13th. Brandon Sanders brings home 14th. Isaac Treese 15th. 16th is Gus Otero. 17th is Nicholas Godsey. And 18th is Josh Most. Elliot, we had quite a lot of cars we lost here tonight. A lot of people getting some hard damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That was definitely the most dramatic race of the season. Definitely the one with the most heavy and like hard racing that we've seen. I mean, obviously it got a bit dirty. I mean, I don't even know if Justin Nanke will be able to keep the win after what's going to be discussed after the race. Penalty points definitely would and should be handed down. But despite all that, it made for some crazy intense racing. And I mean, I haven't had this much fun up in the broadcast booth pretty much since we started just watching that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read the rule book myself, but I do know that in real NASCAR, the right hook is what they suspend, right? I believe they got
I
I
believe
think
that's a
Chase Elliott did
suspension.
it,
Yeah.
and
Now
he
I'm
got
not.
suspended.
Yeah. Yeah. Chase Elliott did it to Denny Hamlin. Bubba Wallace did it to Kyle Larson. Most recently, Austin Hill did it to Eric Almirola in the Xfinity Series, and that resulted in him losing all his playoff points.
Yeah,
And
I mean
I'm pretty sure a suspension.
yeah, I mean that's huge safety issue, but this isn't a safety issue, so who knows what they'll go about with that. But if you want to bring up our top three finishers, let's start off with Roger Shelton if we can get him, Elliot.
Yeah, I got him right here. Roger, it's
Yes,
Elliot and Chris
sir.
up in the booth. How you doing?
How's it going, man?
What a race you had out there at the beginning. What happened at the beginning actually? Because I know you sustained some damage, and how are you able to work your way from the back all the way up into third place, nursing that vehicle around?
Yeah, I had to nurse it early. I had a wheel damage, tapped the wall, gave me wheel damage, and early part of the race, raced and saved as much as I could so I could get in there and get that fixed. Took me a couple times to get it fixed. Then at the end, I had it fixed, but it still didn't drive like I wanted it. I didn't have anything for him at the very end. It wouldn't turn on me, but it was fun.
Well, hey man, you nursed that thing up to third place. I mean, that's a huge deal, based on especially what you told me and what we even saw all race. So congratulations on the third place, man. Hope to see you next. Hope to see you next race, man.
Oh, we'll be there. We'll be at Talladega, man. We'll try to do it again.
10-4.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, you too. All right, looks like Emily Urias isn't in the chat, so I'm gonna have to just go ahead and bring up Justin Yankee, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty excited for this. Here we go. Justin, Elliot, and Chris up in the booth. How you doing?
I've been better. I've been worse.
Well, that is, man, where do I start? You were leading the race earlier on, got behind some guys, sustained some damage, and then what happened with you and Hugh Brown? That was intense.
All that with Hugh Brown started because I got Alan Duggar aero loose coming off of turn 2, and when he washed up the track, I stuck my nose in under there, and I haven't seen the replay yet, but there was contact between me and Alan Duggar that, you know, it shattered his tires, and he lost a few positions, which, like I said, I haven't watched the replay yet, but I got him loose, and I feel like I was underneath of him, and I'll watch the replay later on. But ever since this GCR and BSR split, they want to sit here and act like a bunch of crybabies, and it is what it is. Hugh Brown thought he was going to come up there and be vengeful and race me dirty, and I mean he was on my outside going into turn 3, and he tried to turn into the corner like he was turning to the bottom of the track, but you can't do that when you got a car underneath of you, and that's where I got front end damage. And front end damage, especially on the right front, raises that splitter. It's going to get the car tight on entry to the corner. So I wasn't able to drive the car like I was, the early part of the race.
Yeah, and then he after that, I from what I saw, he just drove you straight up into the wall. He wasn't like he was just gonna put you there, and then you right rear hooked him. What was going through your head in that moment? Take us through that.
If you can dish it out, you better be able to take it.
Well, makes sense. Congratulations on the win, Justin. Again, that was incredibly good, hard, and even dirty racing from everyone. And
Very
I personally
persistent.
loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
very
I mean,
persistent.
one thing that people have to realize is that, not everything has intent behind it until you make it very clear that there's intent. And, with what happened with Duggar, like I said, I arrow washed him up. That was the only thing intentional about any of that. I absolutely packed the air on his left rear, got him loose, and I filled the gap. And I will go watch the replay to see if I washed up into him or if he came down while he was trying to catch his car or what the deal was. And then, from there, everything with Hugh was 100% intentional. I mean, he wanted to drive me the way that he did and run me up into the wall and try to be vengeful on behalf of his BSR teammate. I can do it right back, and it's not going to hurt my feelings at all. That's one thing everybody needs to realize is we're all going to be on these racetracks in this league for a long time to come, and we're going to be around each other. So either clean it up or leave. I really don't care. But
All right, well,
it's good to have
yeah.
this GCR Chevy back in victory lane again. I hope them BSR boys love the smell of their tears in my smoke.
How are you? Is there anyone you want to thank?
I want to thank Grady Graham for getting me this breast cancer awareness paint scheme here. I wanted to do something special for the month of October. GCR for the paint scheme. Ryko Select Club, as always, for the absolutely amazing setups that they put out every single week. And you guys for broadcasting. I mean, Brandon Sanders for putting this thing on week after week. And yeah, let's go get them again next week.
Well, yeah, Justin. Congrats on the win, man.
Thank you, bud.
All right, take us out, Chris.
All right, Elliot. Well, what do you think about that one? That was a great race. We had plenty of action, and we had some pretty quiet moments where they single filed out, had some good green flag runs. They got pretty exciting there towards the end with a couple of restarts and end under a green white checkered. You said plenty of times you had some fun, so I guess I don't really have to recap for you. But so where are we off to next week? Talladega?
Talladega Super Speedway Racing. Oh boy, I remember the last Graham Crackers race, the last Xfinity race in the previous Graham Cracker Racing League that I won not without controversy at all. So I'm kind of hoping to maybe see a repeat, maybe a little bit cleaner of what we saw today. But again, I think that we're going to have a lot of bad blood happening here in the league next week, and I think Talladega is one of the best places to get that anger out.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Look forward to being in the booth with you next week, Elliot. But that's going to do it for us here at 15 All right, very good. I looked for Hugh Brown. He wasn't in the. He's not in here.